A lot of people say that the Smith machine is useless. In this video I want to make a case for why it's not useless, and why there actually is some value to using the Smith machine. But most people don't even try it, everybody hates on it, saying that the Smith machine is just for noobs. Of course there is some truth to that, because most noobs use the Smith machine, because it's easy and it's safe, at least in the short run. If you only use the Smith machine and then you go ahead and do your normal compound movements, you'll have a bad time, because the Smith machine teaches you bad habits when training. And that's only a bad thing if you're not experienced with the normal compound movements. Because if you've never squatted in your life, but you started squatting on the Smith machine because it's easy, you'll have a terrible time going to the normal squats, because you never learn the proper technique for squats. And it's even more of a problem if you got strong with the Smith machine, because now you also have to squat with higher weight, which is a recipe for disaster when you don't even know how to squat. And that's how you get stuck with only being able to use machines, because you never learned the proper technique when you were a beginner. So no, if you're a beginner you shouldn't be using the Smith machine. Just get used to your normal free weighted movements, because the Smith machine is actually for more advanced people, not beginners. Even though most people say that the Smith machine is for noobs and most noobs use it. The people who should be using the Smith machines are the intermediate and advanced lifters, not beginners, because those people already put their time into the normal movements, and now they can experiment with the Smith machine. And no, I'm not saying that because I want the Smith machine all to myself, although the Smith machine is almost always occupied by a beginner. No, I'm saying that because there's more value when you're using the Smith machine when you're more advanced. A very good thing about the Smith machine is the stability aspect. It's a lot easier to push when the bar path is just up and down, and you can recruit more muscles that way. But that also means that you won't be working your stabilizer muscles, which is another reason why this is very bad for beginners. But as long as you have another day in your program where you use free weights, I don't see a problem with using the Smith machine. So if one day you're doing regular back squats and another day you're doing Smith machine hack squats, I think that's fine. I say hack squats and not regular squats because I find that regular squats on the Smith machine tend to be unnatural, because the bar path is up and down, and on a normal squat you don't just squat up and down, you also move your body. And you should keep this in mind with other lifts as well. On a bench press the bar path is not straight either. When you push to the rack, in kind of a J shape. Deadlifts as well, and I don't really see that point in doing deadlifts in the Smith machine. You should keep in mind that the free weighted version and the Smith machine version is not the same exercise. Your form will differ as well as the weight you use. You shouldn't use the same exact cues on the Smith machine. The exercise is different. So always keep in mind that the bar path is straight and use that to your advantage. You can't do curls in the Smith machine. Also hip thrusts don't make that much sense either. You're occupying the machine for no reason if you're doing that. But I'll tell you right now a list of a few exercises that are amazing on the Smith machine. The first one is the reverse grip bench press. The reverse grip bench press is quite an unsafe movement if you do it free weighted. But on the Smith machine it will be safe, because it's easy to rack and unrack the Smith machine. It's a good bench variation and it will target the upper chest. Similarly, the incline bench. It feels very good and it's nice to know that the Smith machine will spot you if you fail the lift, so you can push harder than usual. And the same thing can be said with an OHP on the bench. You'll get ultimate stability with that, so you can really push hard. Rows can also work so that you can take your legs and lower back out of the movement and focus on the upper back. Like I said before, hack squats with your feet a little bit in front of you. Bulgarian split squats, again removing the stability aspect of the lift. JM press can be amazing on a Smith machine. You can transform this lift into your main mass builder for your triceps, since you can go quite heavy on it. Shrugs can also work as the bar path is straight, but it won't be that different from regular shrugs. And you can also do calf raises if you want to, again taking away the stability aspect of the lift, so you can go to failure without having to balance yourself. So those are my thoughts on the Smith machine. I recommend you to try one of those lifts that I mentioned and see how you like it. And if you think that the Smith machine is only for noobs, try it out. Everybody hates the Smith machine before they love it.